I bought a freeze dryer on Amazon and I was shocked to see what they actually sent me. So I get tons of comments on many of my videos saying, why would you spend thousands of dollars on a freeze dryer when you can buy them on Amazon for $100? I try to inform them that these Amazon freeze dryers are not freeze dryers. They are food dehydrators, and they are trying to scam you, and they're trying to get you to buy something thinking that you can make freeze-dried candy when you really can't. So to prove my point, I went on Amazon and I searched up freeze dryer. And here is what I found. It says, freeze dryer machine for home for candy and snacks. Freeze dryer machine for home for candy and snacks. So yeah, these people think that they are getting a freeze dryer. It is advertised as a freeze dryer, but is it? We are gonna open the box and find out together. Lo and behold, when I open up the package, what is written on the box? Food dehydrator. Let alone the fact that this box is destroyed. Food dehydrator. It does not say freeze dryer on here anywhere. I really dislike scammers, especially on the internet, because there are many people who will fall prey to purchasing this, thinking they are getting a freeze dryer. They're gonna open this up and think they can make freeze-dried candy in this. These do not make freeze-dried candy or freeze-dried food. Food dehydrators are completely different than freeze dryers. I am laughing at how itty bitty this thing is. Here's my freeze dryer. Here's the baby little food dehydrator. I do not even know how this works. They give you a little instruction guide, but it says food dehydrator. Your advertisement says freeze dryer. Frauds. Did I tell you how much I paid for this? $56. $56 for a freeze dryer. No, definitely not a freeze dryer. And this is not even a food dehydrator that is worth using. This thing is tiny. No, I bought this knowing full well that I was going to be returning it because I knew it was not going to be a freeze dryer. But I feel so bad for the people who purchased this thinking that it's a freeze dryer. I don't like scammers. Did I say that before? I don't like scammers. This is going back to Amazon with a full review that this is not a freeze dryer, that it is indeed a food dehydrator, and it should be advertised as such because this is completely false advertisement. So what is a freeze dryer? Where can you get one? My freeze dryer comes from Harvest Right. What I have in here, I will show you in just a minute, but this is a size medium freeze dryer. It is large. It's about the size of a dishwasher. All freeze dryers have a vacuum pump, which is what this is here. It has oil in it. That is what pumps out all of the moisture from the machine to actually dry out your food. And that vacuum pump is the main difference of the freeze dryer versus the dehydrator. Well, and the fact that this freezes the food also. A dehydrator does not do that. We're gonna travel back in time to yesterday when I put in the food that I have in my freeze dryer, and it is something that I have been dying to freeze dry all holiday season. I am breaking one of my cardinal freeze drying rules with this freeze dryer run today, so see if you can figure out what that is. But here are my settings. I am doing -10 degrees, extra hour of freeze time, 125 dry temp, and extra dry time 4 hours. I am running this as a normal freeze dryer cycle, not in candy mode. I finally get to do it. I get to freeze dry my Christmas trees. Thanks to you, Anita and Chap. You both sent me Christmas trees, and I am so grateful because I still have not found them anywhere in Alaska. So you guys saved the day. Thank you so much. I've already let my kids bust into one box of these, and they absolutely loved them. They think that they are the best treat in the entire world. So it's time to freeze dry them. Look how cute they are. If you have never seen these before, they are just like little Christmas tree cakes, and they have cream filling on the inside, and they're like dipped in a chocolate coating. So here's the deal. I only want to freeze dry one box of these Christmas trees because A, I don't know how they're gonna turn out. I don't know if we're gonna like the texture once they are freeze dried. I have heard that people love them, but I don't want to freeze dry all of the trees that you guys gave me because if they don't turn out great, then I just want to be able to enjoy them as is. So this is going to be a fun experiment. I busted one open for you to see how the inside looks. There's like the cake and the filling. And so I think what happens is they become kind of more like a shortbread type of, you know, cookie, like it's going to be hard and crunchy, but people seem to really like them. So, you know. They're great just on their own. These are ready to load up. Did you figure out the rule I'm breaking? I am only using 2 trays in my freeze dryer. Now don't get mad at me. I never waste real estate in my freeze dryer, except for today. So, I mean, I know I'm being a bit wasteful. However, I didn't want to fill this up with Christmas trees because if we don't like the way they taste when they come out, I don't want to have wasted all of my precious trees in the freeze dryer because my kids have been loving these so much, as have I. So we want to savor them if we don't like them freeze dried. But if we do like them freeze dried, then I'm going to freeze dry more. So this is all we're doing today. We will check back in 24 hours and see how these are doing. Maybe they'll be done sooner because there's not that much and they're not that high moisture of a food. So fingers crossed, we will see. And we're back to present time. Okay, I have a full confession. I did the settings wrong when I started this run. And so the settings that I did that you saw me do yesterday are not the right settings. I posted over on TikTok a video of me prepping those Christmas trees in the freeze dryer. And thank you to the TikTok world for letting me know that my dry temp was way too high. They suggested to me that it is 85 degrees. I just did it on my normal run because I had never done these before. I didn't know what would happen, and it was set at 125 degrees. My friends over on the TT told me that that is way too high. That's just going to melt the chocolate and make it kind of icky. So I was able to cancel the run, and I restarted it and did the dry temp at 85 degrees. Okay? 85 degrees. And these only ran for 17 hours. Let's see how they look. The pictures that I've seen online show that they stay kind of at the similar shape. We will see how they taste. Here's my other 3. Should we do a taste test? Here's the tapping sound. It definitely sounds hard. I'm a little iffy because these are very cold. The freeze dryer full cycle had finished, and so then it just like cools down the chamber and keeps your food like frozen until you come and get it out. So I don't know if these being cold is going to change the texture on how they normally would be, but I don't know. Should we just go for it? I am pleasantly surprised. The flavor is still there, obviously, from, you know, the typical cake and cream, but it's a different texture. It's like crunchy, but not too hard. Kind of like I had said, it is similar to like a shortbread cookie. I find this very good. I like that the cream in the center is kind of hard and you have to chew through it, but then it kind of melts in your mouth as you eat it. So good. Again, thank you to Anita and Chap for sending these to me. I can't thank you enough. This was so much fun. I'm so glad I got to freeze dry these and see how they are. I feel like this would be fun to make for like little neighbor gifts and stuff. A fun little new way to have a Christmas tree, right? So cute. I've recruited some little redheads to do a taste test of the Christmas trees. They have both loved the original kind, right? See if you like the freeze dried.
Mm-hmm. Just crunchy. Good.
The boys are going to tell us which version they like better, original or freeze-dried. Lincoln?
Original because I can taste it more.
Okay. Wes?
I like freeze-dried because it's crunchy.
Bye.
Wait, do it again. Alaskan snow check in the dark. So since my last video, we saw there was like no snow on the ground. We had like an inch and a half of snow, but I mean, you can still see through to the grass. Our rocks are there. It is insane of how little snow we have. The extra Christmas lights will be my video light, but we are, I think, 5 days away from winter solstice, which is the shortest day of the year here in Alaska. It is a day that is greatly celebrated because it means after the winter solstice, we are gaining daylight. We get about 6 hours or so of daylight still. A lot of people think that Alaska is just like super dark all the time in the winter. It is far north in Alaska, but in Anchorage, we still have about 6 hours or so of daylight. So it's not as bad as some people think. I mean, it's still dark by like 4:30, 4:15, 4:30, which is not fun, but it's not gonna last too much longer. So if you didn't hear the news, Harvest Right extended their Black Friday sale. They are offering huge discounts on freeze dryers. They did it for November. They extended it through the end of December. So you have until December 31st to claim your freeze dryer at a highly discounted price. Some of them are up to $900 off. I have the size medium. I love it. It's worked great for me. I like the medium because it doesn't require a different outlet. You can plug it into a normal outlet in your house. The large and extra large, you have to upgrade your electrical outlet, which isn't a huge deal, but something to think about. And I still have luxurious geometry tea towels to send to you as a thank you for using my affiliate link. All you need to do to claim your towel and little gift from me is to send me an email. All of the info is in the video description below. It is time we finish out our advent calendar. I've got some baking to do. So we are gonna do our last 3 days. We have the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Remember, I'm still taking holiday cards. If you want to send me your Christmas card, I will send you our family's card back in the mail. My P.O. Box information is in the video description below. Thank you to all of you who have sent cards. They really have made this holiday season so fun. And I love seeing them up on my wall. It's beautiful. Okay, we got a Christmas ornament cookie cutter. 24 is, what is this? Are these like stencils that you would put on a cookie maybe? And then like dust it in like powdered sugar or something? I don't know. Do you know what these are? If you do, they're like plastic. If you know what they are, tell me in the comments, please. I'm thinking it's like a stencil for like powdered sugar or sprinkles, but I don't know. You tell me. And the biggest box yet is a cute little spatula and what are these? These might be treat bags. Pause. Okay, it's a little bag. Is this to like put a cookie in and then give it away? Do we think so? There's not a way to like tie it off, but maybe you just slide a cookie in there. I don't know. But it's cute. So here's everything I got with this advent calendar. Was it worth the crazy amount of money I paid for it after my whole shipping fiasco? No, definitely not. So, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily recommend this. I don't think it's bad, but I would not have paid over $100 for a million cookie cutters and a few other little supplies. But it was still fun. I love an advent calendar. I don't care what it is. I'm still gonna enjoy opening it, and I hope you enjoyed opening it with me. If you wanna give me a great Christmas gift this year, if you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. That just will help my video, helps my channel, and it's a free way that you can help support my channel is just by watching my videos, subscribing, liking, commenting. All of those things help boost my channel, help me get the freeze drying word out to more people because I'm just trying to share the love of freeze drying here. And I appreciate that you guys are here with me. So with that, you are all the best. Thank you for being a part of the Freeze Dry Society. And remember, when you freeze dry today, you secure your tomorrow. Bye, friends.